here's a great one that you're seeing coming around is that the Republicans, they're insisting that Trump lowered taxes for the middle class. Because what you will hear from Democrats is like, oh no, the Trump tax cuts were for corporations and rich people, not for regular people, the poor, the middle class. Well, while this is what makes a lot of these myths somewhat believable when they're really not. Because while there was some tax relief for the middle class and poor in the Trump tax cuts in the form of tax deductions and even a lowering of the rate at the low end. On a dollar perspective, it didn't make a huge difference, but there is still some. But it's horrible to say this, that Trump lowered taxes for the middle class when Trump is trying to increase taxes on tariffs, increase taxes on imported goods to make imported goods more expensive or to provide protection for American companies to charge higher prices because competitive forces can't compete with them on an even playing field. So it's people forget that tariffs are taxes. Tariffs are taxes on Americans. They're not taxing the Chinese. They're not taxing South Korea when they put taxes on imports. The entity that pays the tax on the imports is the importer, where they pay the duty at the port when it comes in. And then that cost is kind of built into the expense of that product. And as it goes to distributors and retailers, it's passed on. And those prices are ultimately paid for by the consumer. So, in fact, that's the way all corporate taxes are. And Trump has not only increased tariffs, but he's threatening to increase them dramatically more. And the whole MAGA crowd is excited about this, and they feel like they're sticking it to the man and they're protecting America. But in reality, what they're doing is penalizing hardworking Americans by forcing them to pay higher prices. That's just wrong. Just wrong.